SMU, the freaking Pony Express, man.
SMU, they better be in the dang playoffs.
You are listening to the Mustang Mood podcast. Come on.
Yes.
We are back. So back.
We haven't gone anywhere. But you know
That's
what?
true.
You know what is back? Football season, baby.
Come on.
College football right around the corner, and we could not be more excited.
We're so pumped. Yeah, this is, I mean, it's time. It's go time. And life can't get any better than this.
Yeah.
College football, baby.
Yeah.
I kind of peed a little bit. It was so exciting. Did I say that?
Yeah.
It's very,
You did say that.
Yeah, I did.
yeah, SMU football's back, baby. We start here soon. We're recording this, I guess, a little early, but fall camp just started the other day. But yeah, man, we're rocking and rolling, and we're excited to preview this season. It's gonna be an exciting one. SMU ranked 20th in the coaches poll.
Yep.
And we're looking good.
Which is solid. It's a solid place to start, you know.
Look, where did we start last year? Do you remember?
16.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's fair. After how we finished.
Yeah.
Totally fair.
It's a solid place to start. Yeah, especially with so much turnover.
Maybe even very fair. Like more than fair.
Yeah.
Especially with teams like Louisville. I'm sure we'll get into it, but Louisville's not on there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which is absolutely insane. The fact that Clemson's on there and Louisville's not.
Yeah. Can you scoot in a little bit?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Thanks.
Do y'all think this is the last year that Clemson gets the benefit of the doubt? I'm just saying, like, they've had like 3 seasons in a row where
I
it's
think
just
as long as
falling off the rails.
As long as Dabo Sweeney's there, they're gonna keep pumping Clemson.
I think as we're recording this, I think the AP poll comes out tomorrow, and I'm interested.
So
to
it'll be
see-
out by the time the episode's out.
It'll be out
Okay.
by the time,
Yeah.
and I would be shocked if they're ranked in the AP poll.
Okay.
I think the coaches give Dabo a ton of credit, a ton of benefit of the doubt. I think the media is coming around to maybe not so much benefit of the doubt there, for Clemson specifically.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see, but it's going to be interesting, especially in the ACC this year. It's a race for second place. I think we talked about this previously, but everyone talking about it. It's a race for second place, and who's that going to be? I think it's going to be, obviously I think SMU's in that conversation, then Louisville, Clemson, and maybe a couple like Georgia Tech or NC State could surprise some people.
I think SMU is definitely. Well, we can get into it, but I think SMU is the favorite for second place. I feel good about saying that. I should say.
Yeah,
on a personal level.
Biased,
I agree. Listening to other people, I think Josh Pate was talking about it earlier today. He believes SMU is in that spot to be ranked second in the ACC, as well as several other, I guess, prediction kind of folks have been out there saying that SMU is kind of there in the second place spot.
Yeah.
And so, we'll talk about.
It's cool that we're perennially considered to be like in that race.
Isn't that crazy?
For the championship game? It's every year we've been in the ACC. It's just been from the start conversation. SMU is in that conversation. We're always a contender.
Yeah.
And 5 years ago, what were we like? Because the year before we won the American, like
in 21 was Sonny's last year.
Sonny's last year. Yeah, just crazy.
What a
Anyway.
turnaround.
Jeez.
Perennial contender. Anyway,
Lost to Tulsa that year. Jeez and Pete's. Look at us now.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're losing to Wake Forest.
Cal. Don't forget Cal. Don't forget Cal.
Oh, I did
They
not
played their
forget
butts off.
Cal. I'm
Don't
trying
remind
to
me.
forget the Cal game, but
That was pure pain.
yeah. Anyway, it's gonna be an exciting season. I kind of want to start. Well, I guess do we have any maybe just
I just want to throw something out there. You said Yannick said that it's kind of an argument. Who's the first to second place. Miami's going to be good, but is the hype too much?
I think
don't
they've got
think
one
so.
of the best rosters in the country.
Okay.
I think they're a top 10 team for sure.
I'm just always a little dubious when they're just like absolutely getting glazed by everybody, and it's not even a conversation of like.
That's a good point. Here's the thing: is I think Miami doesn't have a super easy schedule in the ACC, and especially that Notre Dame game. Like that could determine a lot for not in the ACC, obviously, but nationally. How do people view Miami and overall the ACC?
I mean, same for us too.
as a result.
Right?
Yeah, I would
Yeah, for
say
sure.
they are overhyped, but for the sake of the ACC, I hope that I'm wrong. It's just like Ruben Bain and his opposite, I can't remember his name, like they were over 50% of their like sacks and defensive pressures, and that was like such a big part of Miami. Obviously, they both are first-round draft picks and all that good stuff, but like it is really hard to replace guys like that. Like I think back when A&M had Myles Garrett, and they were just like insane on defense, and then he leaves next year. It was hard to replace somebody like that, and they had 2 guys with first-round talent.
I'm just curious because I mean we probably have, if not one of, the easiest schedules in the conference.
Especially to take out Notre Dame.
As far as conference schedules go,
Conference.
for sure.
I'm just talking conference.
Yeah.
And when it comes down to getting into the ACC championship, it's just kind of an outright.
Notre Dame doesn't
Winner.
count against us
No.
in the race. Yeah, then
No.
we have a really
and-
good one.
But, Miami's got a bit more of a difficult schedule in front of them. And, they may be a higher level team than us, but we have a lower bar to get over.
Actually, I say that, but hang on for a second. So who do we consider the next contender to take number 2?
after us,
Yeah.
Louisville.
And we play Louisville at Louisville.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is we can call it an easier schedule, but I mean, it really just,
Fair. I mean, if we drop that game, then
you drop that
we're
game,
in trouble.
it's over.
Yeah.
It's not just
Theoretically
we're just
over, yeah.
done.
I mean, you talk about games. Anyway, we'll get into games in a minute.
Yeah,
Let's
maybe
hold
on
off
average
on some
but
Louisville
yeah,
talk.
we have some
but
high level or high importance stuff,
yeah,
high pressure.
I don't think it's insane to think that Miami could drop a game in ACC play, and so then I think SMU could be the 1 seed going into conference championship weekend, and then who wins that tiebreaker going into second place. I know we've got a new one this year. I think it would be Miami if they're still ranked highly, but what if NC State or Louisville could be a 1-loss team? They don't play Miami. Cal,
Yeah, they only lose to us.
Cal, Georgia Tech, Louisville, NC State, SMU, Syracuse, and Virginia all don't play Miami this season. So if someone's going to go on a run, I could see one of those teams being it.
But who could Miami even lose to?
I mean, they play at Clemson.
Yep.
But we all agree that Louisville's probably a tougher game.
But they lost to SMU and Louisville last year. Like,
Yeah.
there's no telling. Like Mario Cristobal.
Yeah, but those are like 2 and 3. That makes more sense. They don't play 2 or 3.
One of those teams, I think if I remember correctly, they lost to Wake Forest and Cal last season.
True.
And so, not knocking the team last year, but the quality. Anyway, Miami.
Sure.
I mean, they're the national champion runner-up from last season, but they lost to SMU and Louisville.
We don't play Cal, right?
I think
We do play
Cal
Cal
every year.
We play Cal.
Yeah,
and,
we play Cal and Stanford every year.
Yep.
Because we came in with them.
There are
Rivals.
Official
Rivals,
rivals.
yeah.
I don't feel good about that.
We get Cal at home this year, but
Well, why don't we go through the thing
Well,
and then let's go through the schedule.
yeah.
What do you think about that? Yeah.
well, I just want to talk about one more thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like as far as we've got all these ideas right now of what the season's going to be like. But if you asked me a year ago today who I thought the national champion was going to be last year, I was so incredibly sold on Clemson and the amount of returning production they had and the veteran leadership they had. Clemson was like the number 2 team in the country at the beginning of the season last year.
Yeah.
That's why I feel
Until the
weird
LSU
about
game.
Miami is because people were talking about Clemson last year like they're talking about Miami this year.
Yep.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think it means
I don't know.
anything. They have a really good quarterback.
That's the thing. Maybe it means nothing.
Yeah, but Cade Klubnik was a good quarterback.
He was up and down.
Well, last year he was very down. But
I guess what I don't understand about the Clemson hype is, I mean, we watched the guy who's going to start this year, Vizina, play. Like, he's terrible. I'm sorry, but there's no way he's going to be any difference maker. I don't know how he's going to start this year because the dude was horrible last year. But
I think we just need to see some games.
we were so bad in that game. If literally any other quarterback was playing in that game, we probably would have lost. That dude was terrible.
well,
What about
we'll
our
see.
roster? Why don't we take a look at take a look at our roster?
Well, Kevin
Love
Jennings is currently out for a jammed finger.
Yeah,
It's nothing.
at the time. I don't think he's out. He's just restricted
Yeah,
in
it's
practice. I think he
First-
should be good to go.
First player to
from
use
flying.
the Kevin Jennings Recovery Center, maybe?
Hey,
built that for himself.
He doesn't need. He's gonna be fine.
Yeah, he just
We're
jammed
good.
his finger.
Doesn't
That's
matter.
fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's talk about. Well, obviously KJ's coming back. This will be his third year as the starter here at SMU. I just want to talk about how rare it is for a guy to come back for his fourth year at SMU, third year as a starter, and just that's not a normal thing in college football nowadays.
Mhm.
And I think now, especially as he's graduated, and maybe kind of has the Carson Beck effect.
It's his Carson Beck year.
There we go. With him just focusing on football, what does that level up look like for him? I'm pumped for it.
Yeah.
Speaking of Kevin, there was an ESPN article talking about all the best quarterbacks in college football. And I just wanted to read some of the quotes from some of the coaches. So one league coach said, "We can't ever defend him. He kills us every game. It's ridiculous." A different ACC defensive coordinator said he was one of the best quarterbacks we saw all year, the best we saw in the ACC. And they were talking about how he can contort his body to make throws. And one of them said, "How in the world did he make that throw? That arm, it just pops off his hand. He, to me, is the hardest one to defend. He looks like you can break this kid in half and knock him out of the game. But he's hard to get to." So I thought that was really interesting to hear what other coaches think of Kevin Jennings. So kind of fun.
And he is just unbelievably tough.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
And we've seen that.
Because he played through an injury all last season, right?
Mhm.
For
And
most
he's
of
not the
last
biggest
season.
guy either. He's pretty
Yeah.
skinny.
He bulks up every year, though. I feel like he's definitely gotten bigger
Yeah, I think so too.
every year.
Yeah,
He looks
He
healthy.
fills out his frame
right now.
more. a
He's
little
so
bit.
tough.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm really not that concerned about KJ. I mean, it's really it's the pieces around him. Like KJ's going to be what
Yeah.
KJ's going to be, and
Totally
we already know
agree.
he's pretty. He's going to be pretty good. Like we know he's going to be good. Whether or not he can be great, we're going to see that this year. But it's the pieces around him, I think, that are going to make or break this team. I don't think that
Yeah.
this is going to be if Kevin Jennings has a great year, we're going to win everything. No, I think it's going to need to be kind of an aggregate, if that makes sense.
I don't think he's good. I think he's very good. The question is, can he be great?
Heisman level? That's the question.
If he cuts down on turnovers, I think he could be. But
I think
that's
for
the big
Kevin to
question.
have a Heisman campaign, he needs some serious play from his receivers and his running backs.
Well,
And his offensive line. But Coach Justice is going to do a great job. I actually that's probably one of the position groups I feel the most confidence in is the offensive line. But Coach Justice, I think, will be really good there. The question is the skill positions around him.
honestly, let's start with the wide receivers though. So let's dig into that. I think
Yannick's my favorite player. Just throwing that out there.
With an A.
Are you sure it's pronounced Yannick and not Yan?
It is pronounced Yannick.
Okay.
It is.
Okay.
Confirmed.
there you go.
Okay. Cool.
I'm so excited. We were talking about KJ maybe a little undersized, but another smaller guy is Yamir Knight.
Yes, sir.
5'8".
He's amazing. He
Mhm.
had a great season last year. He was second on the team in receptions and touchdown catches, and had like 700 or so, 600, 700 receiving yards last season. And Lashley says that he's going to catch 70 to 100 passes this year.
Yeah.
And the quote is he could have a James Prochet type season.
Whoa.
Interesting.
That's big, yeah. I mean,
Channel
I see him as
3's
being like a
getting
Cole Beasley
involved.
kind of player because like Cole Beasley
Yeah.
wasn't a big guy. I mean, for those that followed SMU football back in the day, I mean, he wasn't a big guy, but he's just consistent, caught a lot of balls, made some plays. I mean, that's kind of how I see him.
Yeah.
It's just like the next Cole Beasley, but Prochet, yeah, that's more for more recent years.
And then obviously we were just talking about the East Carolina transfer, Yannick Smith.
Hey,
Yeah, he did. I guess he had a pretty good season last year, but as far as like an X factor, and
I hear he might even be starting. Yannick.
Yeah, I think he is.
I don't know if the
I don't
official
think
depth
we
chart
know
is
that.
announced, but I think that he's considered to like he made a good impression. We'll say.
Yeah,
I think the X factor is Jalen Cooper because he showed some stuff that like, man, he could be like a dude.
yeah.
So we'll see if he can take a step this year.
I saw one of his receptions from camp a couple days
Oh,
ago.
yeah?
It was insane.
Yeah.
It was insane. So he's gonna be great. And then Jalen Hale, the Alabama transfer. Well, I'm interested to see how he does. See how his health is. See how he performs this season. He could be a huge deal. He's 6'1", just shy of 200. and could be, just a really excellent receiver. He's been plagued by health issues the last couple seasons at Alabama, and so we'll see how he comes out of that and performs here. But I'm excited about all those pieces. I think there's potential for all of this to come together and really mesh. I think the right pieces are in the building. We'll just see how they perform.
I think two things. One other name. I'm curious. I can't remember if he played much last year. I think he got hurt, but I remember they were talking before the season about Daylon Singleton, or maybe that was in the spring. I can't remember what, but I'm interested to see what he can do. But I feel like there's less proven production at the top, but more depth than last year. Because it kind of obviously we didn't know much about Ymir Knight at the time, but it felt like we have Jordan Hudson and we have Romello Brinson, and that's all we know about. I feel like we've seen more of these guys play, so I feel better about the depth. Whereas last year I wasn't too sure, and I do think that was a problem, obviously, with Jordan Hudson being hurt, and then Romello Brinson. I don't know. I feel like we had some issues there, so I feel a little bit better about the depth. I just think there is still questions about.
When you say depth, you mean like Carterius Brown and Link Rhodes? Because you have to have three. You have to have at least three at all times. We've only really mentioned 4 that we're really in love with.
Well, 4 is more than last year was 2. But also we've seen Carterius Brown a little bit. I'm pretty sure that they moved the guy you were just talking about to running back.
Link Rhodes?
Link Rhodes, yeah. He's been playing as a running back.
I think it's also worth pointing out that the current wide receiver roster has 7 freshmen on it.
Yeah.
More than half.
Mm-hmm.
Or just about half, I think.
A lot of young guys.
A lot of young guys. And we don't know. We don't know what that's going to look like.
Yeah, and I think this is like the first year that we've relied more on high school, like starting to develop. Like we brought in more high school students than we brought in transfers. And so I'm very interested to see how that happens. If what does it look like if there are some true freshmen out on the field playing serious time as the season goes on?
And I feel like we can trust the coaches because I feel like we always have good receivers. So I'm not worried about it. But it'll be interesting to see who steps up.
Yeah, for sure.
You'll feel good about Orstrom? I'm assuming he's going to be our tight end.
You know, I don't know if it's him or Pittman who will be the starting tight end. You know, as an Aggie, I'm sure you're.
I mean, to me, whoever plays the best, that's who I want on the field. But my guess is kind of like how, how last year when Maryland went down and, oh gosh, it's late. I'm getting tired. Hibner, thank you. Sorry, Matt. And Hibner came in and took over. I mean, we could have played either one of those guys and done really well.
Yeah.
And, if it's Pittman or Orstrom, it doesn't really matter so long. And honestly, it'd be best if they were both like pretty much equally as good because then we can rotate between the two.
Yeah.
And I know more about Orstrom. I just,
Wouldn't be surprised if there's some 2 tight end looks thrown in throughout the season, especially. I was looking at it. Our bye comes kind of early. We play 4 games, and then we get our bye, and then we go through a big old stretch of games where it's going to be important for us to have some serious depth.
Yeah.
And I could see especially some good, high-quality tight ends being super helpful during those times.
It does feel, though, like that's a completely new room. I mean, I think there's a couple names that might have been there before, but we don't know much about any of them. So
Stone's gone, Hibner's gone, Maryland's gone.
I think it's definitely one of the biggest question marks just because we don't really know much about the guys that are there now. So it'll just be interesting to see.
Yeah.
And do we think it was Stone in the kicking room or was he in the tight end?
It's kind of hard to tell. He spent a lot of time before the games in the kicking room without a shoe on.
Yeah.
What an animal.
Wait, I'm sorry. Was last year the kicking fiasco? Was that last year, the year before?
Yeah.
That was last year.
That's
lost
crazy.
to Baylor
Beginning of the
because
season.
of the kicking.
What happened
We
to-
lost to Wake because of kicking. I mean, we can go on.
What happened to our former kicker?
Hold up. Anyone remember his name? He's the all-time leading scorer in SMU history.
We've already forgotten his name.
I can see his face, but I
Don't say his
honestly
I can't
can't remember
see his
his
face.
name.
Drop his name in the comments below.
Did you forget too?
Yeah, I forgot.
No way. You too?
Oh, I thought you were joking.
No.
Oh, what is it?
I remember. I mean, do y'all know?
What's his name, Yannick? Do you know? Oh, he remembers.
don't.
He just doesn't want to say it.
Man.
I don't know if I would say it even if I did remember though. It's funnier this way.
No. Sam was the kicker after Sam Keltner.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We've got our
Colin Rogers.
Colin Rogers.
Oh, there we
Don't
go.
say it.
I'm not even
Our
trying to be
engagement is
disrespectful.
the-
I just couldn't remember.
Okay, so our new guy, Nick Reed, is our projected kicker this year.
Mm-hmm.
I forget where he transferred from.
Didn't he come from like Maryland or something?
Maybe something like I'm not
I
sure.
want to say it was Maryland.
But I'm pretty excited about him. I've heard some good
Northeast.
things. And so I think we should be in pretty good shape in the kicking game.
Couldn't be
this
worse
season.
in the first half of last season. So
Hey,
that needs
It
to be,
can always
that
get worse.
No. That needs to be studied. Oh yeah, what was
Well,
that guy's
I
name?
just don't know who the depth is behind him if something happened.
Who was the safety that Memphis year that was also our kicker? What was his name?
man, this is why we need George on the
Yeah,
pod.
I know.
He was number 16. I
Yeah.
forgot, but
Yeah, you're right. That was the worst. But
when Shane Buechele had several punts in a game,
Because our punter was so bad.
Yeah.
dude, that was ridiculous.
Why couldn't we kick it past the 50-yard line?
That Memphis game. Oh,
I don't
That's
I don't
still
need
one
to
of the
bring up
greatest.
past. I don't mean to bring up past trauma. I'm sorry, guys.
it was a
Hey,
fun
you know
trip.
what we
but
can do
we
is
can
we
move
can
on.
take it out on Mike Norvell week 1.
That's right.
That is true.
That's right.
Facts.
All right, let's talk about the defense a little bit. Obviously,
No running back. No Jermico Green.
we
Love-
talked about
Didn't talk about
No.
running backs yet.
Or the offensive line.
our
I mean,
we
Jermico
talked-
Green
kinda talked
is
about
expected. I think we all expect Jermico Green to be like, if he's not our
Is it
number
Jermico
one
or
guy.
Jermico?
Is it
I
Jermico?
think
I thought it
it's
was Jermico.
Jermico.
Is it Jermico?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think so.
He's
All right, sorry,
he's gonna be really good. for
Mr.
sure.
Green. I apologize.
And-
I think I expect him to start or at least get like a 50-50 touch share with Kendrick.
Yeah.
I
gonna
would
be
be
good.
surprised if Kendrick Raphael, the running back who kicked our sorry little rear ends
Mhm.
in Cal last year,
Yeah.
was our starting guy. He seems really good. I hear good things. I've heard a few comments from the coaching staff, or read a few comments from the coaching staff saying they're really excited about him, and so
Yeah.
we'll see. Obviously, like there's no tune-up game, and so how does this work week 1? Like we're going to be thrown into the fire and have to figure all these things out.
Okay.
I think Jermico Green's gonna be really good too. Whether he's number 1 or like 50-50, whatever. I think I'm really excited about him. I'm not
Yeah.
worried about the running back room.
As long as the O-line holds it, we'll be good.
Yep.
Now, let's talk about the defense for a minute or two. Obviously, if you haven't listened to our episode with Maurice Crum Jr., our new defensive coordinator, or the play caller on the defensive side, co-defensive coordinator, it's an awesome episode.
Amazing.
And it's probably one of our best.
Apparently it has PBS knitting documentary vibes. I don't know exactly what that
I don't know what that means. I think we need to get up to like.
I think it means
PBS,
we're
like-
cultured. I think that's what it means.
Oh, maybe.
I think it means we're very cultured
and like
for a podcast.
thoughtful and relaxing,
Mhm.
you know?
Easy on the ears.
Do you think we could get up to like PBS, like monster truck documentary? Like still like.
That's a different energy though.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
don't-
different
I
energy,
don't
but it's
think
still in the
that's
same
PBS. I
ballpark.
think that's like
No, but what if PBS had a monster truck documentary? That's where I want to be. Just a little bit higher.
We'll turn it up.
SMU, the freaking Pony Express, man.
Come on. Defense, man. It's gonna be interesting. Obviously, our linebacker room is going to be stacked. We got Booker, Kilgore, and Miyazano. It's gonna be insane. It's gonna be really, I'm really pumped about that. Everything else I have questions about. What is our D line gonna look like?
Yep.
We talk about things that couldn't get worse than they were last year. What is our secondary going to look like?
Is Ahmad Moses gonna play? No, it's serious.
Is there like?
I think
is that
I think he's
serious?
been practicing, but they don't know if he can play yet.
I think there might have been some sacrifice on the secondary for the run stop, for stopping the run last year. Just a
Oh,
thought.
for sure.
I mean, our run defense
As far
was
as
elite.
Our
Is scheming
cornerbacks.
or
I'm saying the way that I think we may have sacrificed some on the passing defense for it. Now, that being said, we still had an absolutely.
It felt like we sacrificed
secondary.
more than just some.
Yeah,
I felt like we sacrificed quite a bit.
Yeah, I think we did, and I think there's some reasons for it, but if the transfers that come in can really put some pressure, but they're like just thinking back on it, there were a lot of times. Think of the TCU game. There were a lot of times where our defensive line wasn't putting pressure on their quarterbacks. The Baylor game, the TCU game, multiple games that this actually happened. The games we lost.
Yeah.
They had so much time to throw. And, you know, I played safety in high school, which isn't really that impressive. But at the same time, when there's a lot of
No, it's not.
time for the quarterback,
AAU.
that's just for basketball.
Oh.
Yeah, that's just for basketball. But when the quarterback has so much time, like you can't, like the receiver knows where he's going. You don't really know where they're going until after the fact. And so if the quarterback is all the time in the world, you're always at a disadvantage. So there were times where it was 5 seconds. Like in the pros, it's 2.3. And if you have a good pass defense in college, I mean, it's still supposed to be under 3 seconds. And there were times where their quarterbacks were getting 5 seconds plus, which is just an eternity. And so anyway, I just put that out there to say, like, you know, if these transfers that are coming in on the D line can put a good amount of pressure up and not allow that, we'll do way better. And I do think that our cornerback room has improved. I don't think it could have gotten worse. I think it has improved. But that's just my.
It doesn't
take.
look like we added much in the cornerback room, but I think that they finished the year really strong. I know Nettles started to come on a little bit. Was the other guy Barnes that was playing a lot towards the end? I can't remember who it was.
No, we added Barnes. He's a
No, Barnes
no.
played. No,
he's
Barnes played for us.
He's been here for a couple of years.
It's
at least
Javon Thomas that's going to probably start for us.
Oh.
Just came in.
He came in from A&M.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember if he was there before or not. You know who I can't believe is still on this team? Number 13. Smoked.
Who's that?
5th year, Jalen Davis Robinson.
Well,
Oh,
Ahmad
really?
Moses might be coming back.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all saw.
We just
y'all
said
saw
that. I said that a couple minutes ago. Thanks
Yannick,
for,
do you
thanks
Number
listen to the
13
podcast?
is
Thanks for listening.
number
to me.
13 is Davis Robinson.
Yeah, I don't actually mean what I said. I just meant like.
Oh,
he
you
was-
were just
like,
saying that-
he got burned so many times. I just got tired of it. It was so bad.
You were crashing out.
Yeah.
I was crashing out, and I will continue to crash out if it continues to happen. I feel like Zay Gentry. I feel like we saw him start to play. I remember at the end of the season there were some young guys. I know Marcellus Barnes.
Yeah, they brought in a lot
was
of the
one of
freshmen
them. I
last-
feel like
yeah.
they were doing better towards the end of the season.
Yeah.
I was
so
most
I feel
impressed with Nettles.
a little bit
Yeah.
better than that. And then in the safety room, like I think Pauly, I know that they're really high on Pauly. I think he's going to be very, very, very good. So I think we're in good hands. Obviously, if Moses comes back, even better. So
And we've got a transfer from Trinity Valley Community College, Tavon Atkins, who
Tavion Atkinson
yeah, that's right.
reading.
Tavion Atkinson. Yeah, he is
Dude's
I guess,
huge.
promising. Yep. So we'll see.
For an end.
What is he?
He's a defensive end.
How big is he?
6'4", which is normal, but he's 272.
Holy.
Sheesh.
For an end that is
He's our
a big
biggest
end. He's
end.
probably not going to be a
I mean, he's 20
speed rusher.
He's 20 pounds heavier than the next biggest D end.
Interesting.
22 pounds. Yeah.
I definitely think the biggest question marks are on the defensive line. I feel like we have a lot of good stuff
Yeah.
around that. It's
we
going to
just
be a
had-
completely new unit. So
I mean, between Cam Robertson and Isaiah Smith last season, we just had some dogs there. And
Yeah.
So how do we replace them? So
yeah, should be interesting.
Yeah.
We'll see. Well,
all right.
Yeah. No, I think that's good.
Yeah, no, that's it's still early, but I actually feel relatively confident. My biggest question is going to be on the defensive line, but if that comes together, I feel really good about the offensive line. I feel solid about our skill positions. I think our cornerback room is going to get better, and I think we'll see our pass defense at least go from 329 to at very least I think we'll be at least I think we'll be average, which is going to be enough.
Yeah. I think if our defense can get to average, our offense will take us
Take us a long
to the
ways.
promised land.
Yeah.
I think we didn't really talk about this earlier, but we talked about the running back room, but just in comparison to last year, I feel way like light years better about it just because I don't think some of the guys turned out as good as we. Well, I don't think who's the main guy that I know he transferred out. What was his name?
The Clemson.
The bigger guy. I can't remember what his name was.
Not McFall, because McFall's still with us.
No, the other guy. He was like the big bruiser.
See,
Do you guys
anyway.
remember?
We just eject from our memory anybody that used to be an SMU Mustang
Okay.
and left.
Gone.
They're just gone.
Well, I was gonna say I still think the guy that transferred to Clemson did
it's
not get
him.
enough carries. He was. I thought he should have been.
Henry.
No. What was his name? He was really small, but he was really good. He was really fast. He came from Miami.
I don't know.
Gosh.
Drop it in the comments if you know.
For some reason, we can't think of the names right
Yeah.
now, but
Hey, no Miami transfers this year.
not a single one.
I don't
That's
think
crazy.
so.
Cut off.
Jeez.
Dang.
Wow.
You play for a national championship.
Chris
you
Johnson
stop
Jr.
sending
is
your
who you're
players
thinking of.
to.
Yes, thank you, Chris Johnson.
Man.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's
Chris
He's gone.
Johnson.
all right. Let's
Next topic. Sorry, Jay, I didn't mean to steal your thunder.
No.
You
I
did.
think you're
What you
talking
got?
about what I want to talk about. Is our awesome shirts.
Dude, check out these shirts. If you're not watching right now, get somewhere where you can watch because you got to see these things. They look great.
It's a good color.
In fact, I've got to say, sorry, I should say what they are.
Yeah. What are you talking about, Walker?
I'm talking about Poncho Outdoors, Jay.
Bro, these are the best freaking shirts ever. Come on.
Yeah. Comfy, amazingly like just light fabric that dries super
Silky on
quickly.
the skin.
Feels so soft.
They're the
Good
best-
stretch to it.
They're the best game day shirts.
Built-in eyeglass
Yeah.
cleaner on the
So
the bottom.
they've just recently released their SMU shirt for
Yep.
game day. It's got these awesome pearl snaps. What's the style, Jay?
This
You
is
know?
the Western style.
The Western style.
yes, sir.
You are gonna look better than anyone else on the boulevard.
That's true.
Every other guy in their rowback and their mizzen and main,
They're gonna wish they were like you.
they're gonna wish that they had on a Poncho Outdoors pearl snap button down like you do.
And here's the thing: these are the best shirts. I've been on Poncho for a while. I've been wearing Poncho before they paid us, and they're the best. I love my Poncho shirts. They're super comfortable. They dry super quickly. They're the perfect shirt for game day. It's gonna be hot. There's gonna be several, toasty games coming up. And this
I'm not worried. I'm not worried about getting hot in this
Not
at all.
Not at all. Breathes wonderfully. It's got a little vent in the back.
Yeah, it's also a UPF 50 plus built in, so you're not gonna get burnt.
No, sir. And
I-
Walker and I are very concerned about that.
I will admit I have been burned through a shirt before.
That's crazy.
That is, that's almost impressive.
That's insane.
It is
but
insane.
not with a poncho.
But with the Poncho Outdoors, it's not happening. So go to ponchooutdoors.com/Mustang Mood, put your email in, and you will get $10 off and free shipping. And you'll be supporting your favorite SMU sports podcast. So
Yes, sir.
totally.
I also have a story. I was a little bit skeptical at first because to me they looked really heavy and like uncomfortable, but they're so light, they're so comfortable. Like I think Yannick said, silky smooth. I went on a trip this past weekend or last week to New Braunfels and like the lake area and stuff, and I wore this shirt several days. And my dad was like, "Man, I really like that shirt, and now I think he's gonna buy one." So high marks from me, somebody who was once a doubter.
make sure he goes to ponchooutdoors.com/Mustang Mood.
True.
PONCHO outdoors.com
Yes.
/Mustang Mood.
Unfortunately, I don't think he'll be buying the Pony Up,
That's all
but
right. That's all right.
he'll be buying a different one probably. But you,
Yeah.
But if you're listening to
We
this,
even-
you should get
if you know, you know.
and
but-
after our interview with Coach Crum, we actually got complimented by some of the, I think they were like recruiting or media staff or someone in SMU's like football program. We were walking around
Yeah.
back
Where'd
there.
you get that sick shirt?
And they're like, "That shirt's awesome. Where'd you get it?" And so basically endorsed by SMU staff.
That's PONCHO outdoors.com.
Basically unofficially.
/Mustang Mood.
That's right.
That's where you can get it. And if you're not wearing one, come this fall on the boulevard,
What are you doing?
what are you doing? What are you doing?
All right, Jay, what's next?
Let's start talking about the games.
Yeah.
Let's
Schedule.
start breaking down the schedule. Obviously, week 1, going to Doak, Campbell Stadium on Labor Day evening.
Monday
We're
night
playing.
prime time.
playing Tom Herman. Oh wait, what?
We're playing Florida State Seminoles.
wait, is Tom Herman on their staff?
Isn't he?
I don't know. No, I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure.
Gotta
How do
look it up.
you,
Fact check. All right, keep going.
Anyway, we're going to Florida State week 1, and on a list of
Yes.
games I'm afraid of us losing, I think this may be in like 3rd place. Like obviously
Fair.
Notre Dame,
Yeah.
top of that list. Louisville,
Hey, no,
Second.
no spoilers.
and then, spoiling a little bit.
Tom
but
Herman's Knowles.
Is
yeah.
he their OC
I agree.
or what is he?
I don't remember what they hired him as, but yeah, no, he joined
That's
Mike Norvell.
crazy. That's crazy.
Tom Herman and Chad Morris on ACC staffs. How about that?
But yeah, no, I agree. It's probably our 3rd most dangerous game. Actually, I actually think it's probably more dangerous than Louisville just because it's week
Really?
0. just because it's week 0.
It's not week 0.
Well, week 1, week 0. I'm just saying
First
it's
week of the season.
the first week for Florida State.
It's their second game though.
Is it?
They
Yeah,
play New
they
Mexico
play-
State.
Yeah.
Who actually is
Well-
not, from what I understand, it's not a bad P6 team, honestly. Like, they're not too bad. So maybe we'll see something. Who knows?
Then maybe we can avoid the FSU super team that plays for 1 week. But
oh, yeah. Week
Yeah.
1.
Get all that out week 1.
I
week
am.
0.
It's just we know that his job's on the line. Everyone knows that. Their whole when the coach's job's on the line, the players know that things change. People don't like change in that way. They're going to be playing their butts off because they're going to be trying to.
His job was on the line all of last season.
If he loses to us, he's getting fired during the season.
He'll get fired during the season. Like this is a.
Do you think there's any chance he gets fired after the SMU game if we
if we beat the brakes off him, yeah. I think
If we beat him like we beat him our first year in the ACC, yeah.
yeah. Actually, I think he could get fired. Like actually, I mean,
Straight up.
week 1?
Yeah.
Well, for them, wouldn't it be week 2?
No, that's not how weeks work.
Yeah.
Game 2,
after their
week
Game
1.
2,
Game
week
two.
1. Yeah.
Think about
Yeah.
this.
Thanks,
His
Jay.
job is on the line. His job is on the line, and who is his starting quarterback?
I don't know.
Ashton, Ashton Daniels. I'm sorry. The dude is terrible. I'm not worried about this game simply because of who's playing at quarterback.
Yeah.
The dude couldn't win the starting job at Stanford. He couldn't win the starting job at Auburn, which was a terrible. No,
I think if we win, it's going to be close.
no. Dude's garbage. Trust
Yeah,
me.
we're 1.5 point favorites.
Yeah.
This is like Vegas thinks this.
That's
game's gonna be
crazy.
close.
Yeah, I think it's
He-
going to be.
he's-
I
would
think it's gonna
expect
that
us to
close,
be.
yeah.
I would expect us to be an underdog going into the game, but
But here's the
I'm
thing.
You think we should be an underdog
No.
against Florida State?
dude, I don't.
The only way you
I
can
don't
say that
know.
is it's an away game, but how hostile is it going to be? Because I feel like the first sign of trouble, that those fans are jumping on Norvell.
That's-
Like it's
yeah.
going to be like Clemson last year. Like they were really upset when we went. I feel like Florida State's going to be similar if they
Yeah,
start
that's
poorly.
true. That's
So-
true. It's definitely going to be. I just know, I hope Lashley just tries to give the biggest punch possible super early in the game. That's kind of his
Yeah,
style.
And he will, yeah.
And and I think they will. And then I think we're gonna
Uh-huh.
handle them for the game.
Only
Just
way
saying,
we don't.
do y'all
is
remember our
turnovers.
first game last year?
We'll be all right.
Our early games last year?
Yeah,
Let's
but
say
we
our early
Blocked
games.
it out.
We
I
underestimated.
think we started
bad
1-0
teams.
last year.
We
if I
did.
recall.
I just know that sometimes we get off to a slow start.
I also know.
Florida State
Vegas-
starts hot and
I
ends
see,
out cold.
I also
The
know that we
Vegas
tend
miracle.
to play down to our
That's
competition.
true too.
Yeah.
And we.
All this tells me is that it's going to be close.
It's a weird
Regardless.
thing with Florida State is this, and I haven't noticed this with any other team in the entire country, of this pull of the roster is there to have a pulse, but no one is expecting them to do anything because of their reputation over the last couple of seasons of not being able to produce any results with quality with a quality team, and so I think Mike Norvell may be a fine coach, but I can't wrap my mind around. I can't put my finger on what is going wrong, with enough confidence to say that this game's in the bag at all.
The only reason he's still there is because of the buyout. They don't want to pay it. Who did we almost lose to week 1 last year? The Miracle. For
Was
some
it-
reason, Nevada's in my
was it
head, but that
Wyoming or
wasn't. It wasn't
Nevada?
Nevada.
That was
That was 2
2024.
years ago.
Oh, that wasn't the Miracle last year.
No, yeah, that. No, that was 2 years ago. Nevada.
Oh, so it wasn't week 1. We played East Texas.
Yeah,
A&M
we
week
blew out
1.
East Texas.
It was week
A&M.
2.
Yeah,
It was Baylor.
lost to
Okay.
Baylor.
But anyways, I think we're getting
Yeah.
too far into Florida State because we will do a game.
Yeah, we're
preview.
spending a
Let's-
lot of time
okay.
on Florida State.
Yeah.
But let's just go. Let's just say.
There's 3 games we're going to spend time on.
Let's go down the line and say what we think the outcome's going to be. Not score, but just win or loss.
Win.
I think we're gonna win.
Win. Yannick?
Do I have to pick one? Or
Yes.
can
Yeah,
I,
yeah. That's
can
like.
I just say
That's
it's,
you literally have to pick one.
I guess we don't have to. Yeah,
No,
whatever.
no,
Let's-
you've
we're
gotta
gonna do
pick.
it. Yeah.
You got to pick.
I think we lose to Florida State.
No,
Wow.
that's crazy.
Oh man, I was gonna push the Pony Express button if we all said yes.
Okay, hey, let's do it again.
Sorry.
Okay, UC Davis, week 2,
Win.
win.
When?
Win. For sure.
SMU! The freaking Pony Express, man.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Louisville.
Yeah, I think this is the most meaningful game on our schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Notre Dame is going to be awesome, and it's probably the biggest game on our schedule. But the most meaningful game is the Louisville game. We go to Louisville week 3, and man, I just can't Jeff Brom's always going to put a good team together, and whatever quarterback he has from wherever, I'm actually not sure. I just trust him so much
It's
to produce
Ohio.
a quarterback.
It's an Ohio State transfer. I think his name is Lincoln Kineholes or something like that.
Yeah.
Jeez. They're going to be good.
I don't know.
They're going to have something.
Mm-hmm.
Is it enough to
just-
beat us though? I don't know. It's a good question.
I think that's going to be the best game of the season.
Every game we've played against Louisville, I've always really enjoyed. It's been a fun game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because we've won both.
But we have won. That helps.
Close.
It helps when you're winning.
But they've been competitive and they've been fun to watch.
Yeah,
Wait, didn't we blow them out last year?
I don't think so.
I thought that what's his face had a really bad game and Miller Moss. He was hurt.
No, you're right. Yeah, 38-6.
That was
Never
I did
mind.
love that.
Not competitive.
their
I
quarterback.
loved it.
Their quarterback was hurt though.
I guess I keep thinking about the game 2 years ago at Louisville. That
game
game was a lot
epic.
of fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
That game was crazy. I'm gonna go. I think we're gonna lose 2 games for sure. I can't decide if I think it's gonna be Louisville or something else that we're not expecting. I'm gonna go with a win. I think the loss will come somewhere else.
I say win.
Oh,
But
Yannick, while Jay's
I
thinking?
could see us losing, but
If we lose to Florida State, I think, which I had to pick one, which was that was a coin toss in my mind. I think we'll win against Louisville
Okay.
because
Jay?
we will have no choice.
You're right.
I'm going to say win.
Wow.
dang.
SMU! The freaking Pony Express, man.
But I
That
don't
actually
think
makes me feel more nervous.
I
that
don't
we all said yes.
I don't think any of us are like overly confident though. For
No,
sure,
not
it's
at
gonna
all.
be a tough
Not
game.
at
I do kind of agree with Yannick that it feels like a coin flip between Florida State and Louisville. I think we'll win one of them.
Yeah, we're gonna. I think we're gonna.
I just
split
said
those.
I think we're going to win both of them, but I guess saying I think we'll win one of them isn't
Yeah.
against what I said earlier. So
Yeah,
Maybe
you
we'll
could.
win too.
maybe we'll win two,
I-
or at least winning one.
I think we have the team. Like, if those games are in neutral fields, I think we have the team to, like, I feel much more confident about
Yeah.
those. I think we'd win
both if they were neutral.
Yeah, and especially
I
if
feel
they're
good
in
about that,
Dallas, I
actually.
think we'd win both those games.
I'm not worried about the environment in Louisville though.
It's at
Isn't
two-
it kind of like
It's
eh?
also at 2:30
It was-
at night. It's worse.
When we
So,
beat them last
I'm glad
time,
it's-
like when we watched that game, I mean, it was close coming up. I mean, their stadium was rocking.
really?
They had
Nah, never
like
mind.
their fans.
I don't
were
know what I'm
really
talking
into
about.
it.
But I'm glad it's not a night game since it's an away game.
That's why you've got a podcast, Walker.
Florida State is a night game, though.
Just to make a fool of myself.
by the way, that's another
the
thing
only reason it
that's
exists.
going to be a factor. Is Florida State's a night game,
Yeah.
and it's going to be the second biggest stadium that we play in that year. I think Notre Dame's is
Sick.
bigger by a little bit.
Oh, it's definitely bigger.
Man.
Next.
Missouri State at SMU. You know, the old home and home.
Exactly. I think there were several people
Coach
on
Woods.
Missouri State's team who said,
I think I want to go to SMU.
and then they were like, "Oh, I can't make it here. I better go to Missouri State."
Yeah.
And so, I think they're going to be a great team in the Conference USA. I wish all the best for Casey Woods, and
Absolutely.
especially King Large.
Yeah.
I hope King Large does great things and wins Conference USA Player of the Year.
And then transfer back, baby. Okay, win.
When
Win.
Win it up.
Boston College.
SMU! The freaking Pony Express.
We don't need to
man.
talk about Boston College. Win.
Boston College
Win.
is expected to be the doormat of the
Yeah.
ACC this season.
Sure.
And so, and Wake Forest was expected to be the doormat of the ACC last season. So we all know how that'll go. But
I still
I'll
feel
say
good
we'll
about
win
Boston
that one.
College.
Yeah. Win. Okay.
when
SMU!
is this going to get old?
The freaking Pony Express.
Let's find out.
man.
I think this next phase marks a really tough
Well-
stretch.
And this is where our bye is. And so we get a little bit of break here. On October 10th is our bye, and then we start.
Feels like a wasted bye.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's not where I'd put it at all.
What's great is I think 3 of the 4
don't know,
games
Virginia
are
was
at home.
Solid. last year.
Virginia, I do think their quarterback Bo Pribula is pretty good. I
Well,
think they'll be decent, but
Bo
I'm not-
Pribula is probably not going to win that job. It's probably going to be Eli Holstein, Pitt's quarterback from last season.
no.
Eli Holstein.
You want to bet?
No,
the
I'll bet on
Let's
that.
bet a
Facts.
dollar.
Okay.
wasn't Eli Holstein
I'll be surprised if they haven't
the
already
A&M
named
like
him.
fourth string quarterback that was also like a tight end at the same time?
No.
No, it was Pitt's quarterback from last season.
Hmm.
But no, let's see who plays when they play us.
It's going to be Pribula unless he gets hurt. I could have sworn he's already the starter.
I think they're still going at it. Anyway,
Yeah, he got named the starting quarterback a month ago.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
He used to be the
We'll see.
Bama quarterback. That's who he used to.
Yeah. Virginia, what do y'all think? I still think we'll win, especially because it's at home. If that was an away game, I think I'd feel not great about it.
It's home after a bye. I feel good.
Yeah, Bo Perbula, the guy who entered the transfer portal right before the SMU game, he was a Penn State quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
He entered the transfer portal to go to Missouri right before the SMU game. I think we'll win that game. Definitely, yeah. I'm pretty confident in that game. Should be a good one. You know, I will say they were in the ACC conference championship game last year, but I don't think they returned the magic that they had last season. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
Win.
There's always there can always be surprises. But
I say win. Yannick.
Oh, I said win, yeah.
Yeah.
Win.
SMU, the freaking Pony Express, man.
Okay. Now Cal. If this was an away game, I think I would definitely consider this a loss.
No, it's a revenge game. I think we win it regardless.
Oh yeah, it's gonna.
I don't think it matters which.
It's gonna be a
field
fun
we're
one.
on.
Their quarterback is really good, and their coach, I think, is also really good, and they have a ton of momentum. I don't think they're quite ready, but I think they could start to become a player in the next couple of years.
It's gonna be October 24th. The weather is gonna be beautiful. It's probably not gonna be an evening game, but that's okay because the weather's gonna be amazing,
let's hope so.
and people are gonna show up.
I
Yeah,
think so.
I say win.
Yeah,
I
win.
say win.
JKS is going to be one of the best quarterbacks.
SMU, the
in the
freaking
conference.
Pony Express, man.
I'm nervous about that. I think they could be the Cinderella story of the ACC this season, but I do think SMU is going to be pretty
I
dominant
mean,
this year.
he's
And so-
almost factually going to be the second best quarterback we face, besides CJ Carr. So it's going to be tough.
Probably. But yeah, that'll be a good test for our defense, but I think I like our offense better than theirs. So all right.
Syracuse.
Then we go to Syracuse on Halloween. To
Fun
the Carrier
game.
Dome.
I think they're going to be a lot better because their quarterback is back.
Is this?
They couldn't possibly be worse than they were last season. They are almost as bad, or they were almost as bad as Boston College last year.
Their quarterback is coming back is good though.
I'm trying to think when the last time we had a Halloween game was. Was that when we lost to Houston when we were in college?
I think we played like Navy on Halloween.
I have no idea.
Maybe making that up. But it's been a while. There was a Halloween game while we were in school. I just forget exactly.
Yeah, I don't
what it
participate
was.
in devil worship, so I don't know.
Good for you, man.
I'm not
Yeah, I
gonna.
hate free candy.
There you go.
But yeah,
Maybe,
so
yeah.
excited about that.
Yeah, okay. We beat Navy in 2020.
They're
Did I get it right? Let's go.
about this game. I'm
good
definitely gonna pick a win, but I could see this potentially being the WTH was that like we didn't see that coming. Well, we saw it coming in the sense that we feel like we always lose like some ridiculous game, but I don't think it's gonna happen. But if it happened, I would say that makes sense, even though it doesn't make any sense. So I'll still pick a win, but
I'm gonna pick win.
I could see that. This
We're gonna
this
win
would
this game.
definitely be between the Cal game and the Syracuse game. I think those are games that we should win. But if we dropped, it'd be right on par with what we've seen in season past.
Yeah.
But I would also say a win. I don't think Syracuse is going to be very good this year.
The freaking Pony Express, man.
And then Friday night,
James Franklin.
our old friend James Franklin comes to
man.
town.
I'm
SMU
excited.
Mustangs versus the Virginia Tech Hokies on November 7th, Friday evening,
November 6th.
7 o'clock.
6 o'clock. 6
November
Central.
6th.
7 Eastern.
And it's November 6th, not 7th. Come on, bro.
You guys are making this stuff up. I did my
Why do
research.
they already have a game time for that?
It's the 6th.
It's on a Friday night.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
I'm a little bit. I feel like I know we're gonna lose the second game. I only have one. I have 0 so far. I don't think we're gonna lose to Wake Forest or Stanford. But there's no way I could ever pick for James Franklin based on my hating. So I'm stuck here. I might have to go back in time
Uh-oh.
and pick a different loss.
Oh, okay.
Ben's saying that we're gonna win against Virginia.
We will. They'll be good in a couple of years, but they're not. They're gonna be just mid this year.
Yep.
I think
Not a
Grunkmeyer, he
believer.
brought with him from Penn State. I think,
We know nothing.
Virginia
we know
Tech
nothing
will-
about him.
will be a level up from where they were last season, which isn't saying a whole lot. What I do love is we've got a lot of the bottom feeders from last season on our schedule this year, and so I think we've got a lot of potential here to win several of these games. But James Franklin was ousted from Penn State last season, picked up a job at Virginia Tech, and I wonder how the team views this, like especially the guys who have been around since 24. Like, is there some like revenge looking at this game, like we want.
I definitely feel it as a fan. I hope the players feel it too.
I wonder.
I think we
You know?
have too much turnover for that.
You think so?
Maybe.
KJ was around,
Yeah, KJ played.
AJ might remember.
so
I think we dropped this game.
you
Really?
think we lose to Vatek?
Mm-hmm. I think that I see SMU going 9-3 this year, and I think it's either going to be Louisville, FSU, and Notre Dame, or we're going to split Louisville, FSU, and drop one. And I think Virginia Tech's the next most likely. I think it's a trap. I think that there is a chance that James Franklin. I mean, when he came into Virginia Tech, he immediately made a splash in both recruiting and the transfer portal. Like, he had one of the best transfer portal classes. He was immediately recruiting right off the bat. His team's going to buy in, and they're going to need some kind of signature win, and this is going to be probably the one that they go for.
I'm so tired of this guy and his James Franklin, whatever you want to call it. It makes me so mad.
I don't know what.
All right.
We're not going to lose to Virginia Tech.
So we have a loss from.
I hope I'm
Yannick.
wrong.
I
hope
say
I'm wrong.
I say win. Ben.
win. I have to go
Jay?
back in time for
Okay.
sake.
What do you want to change?
I'm going to say that Virginia beats us just because
All right.
we're going to lose.
Well,
it
I can't undo
second
the
game.
Pony Express button.
That's okay. Don't worry about it.
Jay.
Win.
All right. 3 out of 4. Not bad. Wake
Then-
Forest.
Win.
Run it back.
Revenge
game.
There we go.
Their quarterback is no good.
You don't like Gio Lopez?
No, he was trash. I mean, to be fair, the whole thing at North Carolina was a dumpster fire, but
He was good at South
no,
Alabama,
No.
and then completely failed to do anything
I'm a hater.
last season,
The Wake Forest
except
game
for
was
the
worst.
first drive of
Yeah.
against TCU. That was
TCU.
magical. That was absolutely magical
was
last
crazy.
season. But
Yeah, last year's Wake Forest game was the worst game of football I'd ever seen.
Was that really last year? That feels like so long ago.
Oh my god.
So I think there's no way we lose this game. I think that we will.
It's at home.
I think we're going to beat the brakes off of them, actually.
So we
not
last year
sure
we
about
lost
that,
to
but
Baylor, TCU,
It'll be a 20-point game, I think.
Wake
Wake.
Forest, and Cal.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is yesterday, or maybe it was this morning, I was thinking about like who I was going to pick, and I was thinking, I really feel like we're going to beat TCU this year. And I forgot for a moment that we don't play TCU this year, which is kind of funny.
but
It's
yeah,
a shame.
I'm
back.
gonna say they maybe a win. Yeah, win against Wake Forest.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
it's a dub.
Win.
Definitely a dub.
SMU! The freaking Pony Express, man.
The one thing I would be nervous about is a little look ahead action, and forget about Wake.
We're
and
gonna-
start focusing on the biggest game of the season.
We're going to lose anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Whoa. I actually think we have a chance to win. I just wouldn't put
No,
money on us.
Don't do that to yourself. We're going to get spanked.
We are not going to get spanked.
Yes, we are.
I think we'll be. Well, that's gonna be cold. See, that's the problem.
I can tell you exactly what's going to happen. We're going to do the same thing as we did against Penn State. We're going to play well at times and then do something stupid and get blown out. And then the score is going to be like, make it look like we sucked. And it's like, oh, we actually played pretty good, but we got spanked because we made mistakes. It's going to happen. Guarantee it. Sorry to be negative. but
Guarantee it. Ben is
I
guaranteed.
stake my reputation, how little of a reputation I have. That
Yeah, I
we're
was going to say,
defending.
didn't you pick
If
us to go, like,
SMU
undefeated
wins, will
last
you
year?
shave your head?
No, I picked 11-1 last year. What?
If SMU wins,
No, there's nothing I would do to shave my head.
well, what would like? Let's
If SMU wins, well, I'll be so happy.
yeah,
I'd
but
be
you're
so
you're
happy.
so incredibly confident that we're gonna lose that game.
Yes, I will. It's the day before my wife's birthday, so what can I do to myself?
That's why you can't go.
Yeah.
I think that we have 20% chance to win this game. I think 1 in 5 games we would actually come out with a win if we played them 5 times in a row
Neutral side or at Notre Dame?
at Notre Dame.
Yeah.
I think at Notre Dame, if we play them 5 times, 1 week after another, one of those games we win. Which sounds, 20% sounds pretty good, but that's actually, like, if you think about it, that's actually not that good.
I think if they had us on their schedule 5 times, that would triple their strength of schedule. Their
Probably.
strength of schedule is pretty awful outside of us, Miami, and BYU.
Yeah.
That's
Those are
pretty
the
good.
only notable games. On
I
their
will
schedule.
say,
But if we win, though, there's a Kevin Jennings Heisman campaign going. If we win this and we split Louisville and FSU and we win all the other games, this game will be what makes him a.
I think there's no world
Heisman.
where we lose to one of those 2 teams and beat Notre Dame.
I think there's absolutely
we
a
beat
world. We beat Miami and then lost
to Wake.
Yeah,
and
there's definitely a world where that
No,
happens.
we won't do that again. I can't be hurt like that.
Wait, so the
It's like
game's ready.
I think that's exactly the
The
time
ti-
of
the time
the kind of
almost
team
already set.
SMU is.
I
though.
That's
guess they always
exact
play on
thing that
PC.
would happen.
Yeah.
Notre Dame.
Okay.
We beat Notre Dame, but we've dropped some inexplicable game to like FSU, who goes 3-9.
I'm usually a Notre Dame hater because they're so overhyped every year, but I actually think they're going to be really good this year. So
They're
You know
really
who
good every
said
year.
that about last
Fortunately.
year?
Clemson.
Clemson.
Yeah.
that's true.
Here's the thing.
but they have a
I've,
better-
I've got a
they have a better coach.
hypothesis about teams like Notre Dame. Right now, in fall camp in South Bend, Indiana, they're all talking about, hey, leave no doubt, right? Last year we got robbed, and so this year we have to leave no doubt. I'm thinking maybe some other time we make a crybaby tier list of teams who threw the biggest fits when they didn't get their way. And I think Notre Dame would be at the top of that list.
Yeah.
I mean, the way they acted last season, absolutely despicable,
Here's their
and
athletic
disgraceful.
director.
And I mean, but I would just be so ashamed to be like, if SMU acted that way, I would be so incredibly ashamed of our program.
Okay. And there's your problem. There's the problem because of the Notre Dame fans that I've talked to, they've doubled down. They've backed it up. Whereas I agree with you. If SMU did that, I would be mad at the team.
Hey, I think one of these teams beat Miami last season.
Yeah.
Took care of business.
That's true.
We didn't cry that we weren't in the playoffs.
Well,
We also lost.
were
it.
out
We didn't
the
deserve
Anyway,
to be in
yeah.
the playoffs, but
definitely not.
They didn't either. If you,
I agree. I know.
If
I
you
agree.
lose 2 games,
I agree.
You have no anyway.
Well, not 2 games. It depends on the 2 games you lose, but
Well, if it depends on the
I
2
think-
games, they had pretty good losses in those 2 games.
Yeah,
But
but
they had
if
no
you
good
lose 2
wins.
games you don't deserve to be in.
they had no
Like,
good wins though.
No one on the border, like it's not their birthright to be in. Like they shouldn't.
No, I agree. I
They
think,
will be, though,
I think
in the
Elko
future.
said this, and that he got a lot of like props for it, which was it's okay that the playoffs is hard to get into. And I was like,
Yeah.
thank you. Finally, a coach said it. It's okay that it's not easy to have a chance at the title.
Yeah.
Well, it will be if there are 64 teams in the field.
Hey, listen.
Just
I think that's a
saying.
great idea. If it just, I mean, it depends. There are lots of things. It's not the worst idea in the anyway.
Hold on, before we move on,
I want to talk about one more thing about them being crybabies. The thing about crybabies is they start the next season awful. Florida State,
True.
After they cried about not getting the playoffs in 2023, they had a terrible season. Last year, Alabama cried about not getting the playoffs over us in 2024. Alabama, week 1, lost Florida State and had an off year. I mean, arguably last year was a pretty off year. They made the playoffs, but for Alabama. This year, that is 1,000% Notre Dame's spot, and I wouldn't be surprised if they fill that spot with 100%. You know, and they're the Florida State of this season. There's a world where they turn out like Clemson did last year, or Florida State did in 2023.
I like the sound of that
I don't
world.
see it though, but
And SMU goes, they're 11-0 after this.
before we finish this, I need a public service announcement for SMU athletics. I'm a player in the SMU community. I am important. People care about me. Please, for the love of all that is holy, next year, please don't schedule our 2 biggest road games on the birthday weekends of my wife and daughter, because my daughter's birthday is on the day of the Louisville game. Well, it's her birthday party. And then the day before my wife's
You
birthday,
choose that?
the day before my wife's birthday is at Notre Dame. I'm supposed to be at these games. I cannot go because my family, they're obviously more important than football. But next year, if you could schedule them on a different weekend, that would be really great for me, because then I don't have to choose my family over SMU. I can have both.
I mean, that's going to be our problem, though, is we have kids with birthdays during football season.
It's
Just
fine.
don't do that.
Next year, on the September 21st weekend, give us our UC Davis, and then on the November 21st, give us our
I've got a-
Syracuse or Wake Forest.
I've got a better idea, Ben. Why don't you give them a birthday present by taking them to these games?
I don't think that would be a present. Definitely not for my wife. She'd
So are we winning
She'd
this
be
game?
miserable.
All right, yeah.
Are we picking this win?
What's the pick?
Loss.
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 Yeah, it's. I think it is a loss.
I'm
Yeah.
so incredibly excited to go to this game.
Oh
I think
my
it's gonna be
gosh.
awesome.
Guys, please. I have FOMO. Don't
Well,
talk
go.
about it.
Go then.
No, I won't. But
All
I'll,
right.
I'll enjoy watching it on TV. It's still gonna be fun.
Oh yeah.
Do we have to do a reversed sound
Yes,
bite
yeah.
for it?
Oh wait, actually,
Is there like a sad
we all
sound
said
bite?
loss.
Oh, bummer.
See, yeah, that's
Yeah.
tragic. But we can turn that around with a win at Stanford because I don't feel like we need to say too much on it, but
I think we
No.
probably would have said the same thing about the Cal game last year.
I
We
think
could-
this is
if-
even more. This would be even more tragic if we lost to
There's
Stanford.
no
It'd be
way.
even more
There's
tragic.
no way.
if we're 10-1 at this point, we're playing for a spot in the ACC championship game against Stanford, and
At Stanford, and there's
At
like 20
Stanford.
people in the stands,
if that,
if that.
I wouldn't just pencil in a W for this one. This one, I think this is like the definition of a rebuilding year for for Stanford. But Wake Forest was in the same boat last year. I could see this being a 13-12 game as well, and it just being one of the ugliest football games we've ever seen.
Don't say that.
It could happen.
If we lose to Stanford, I need to think about it. I will
Happy
do
Virginia
something horrible to myself because there is
Just to
no
make yourself more sad.
there is no way in HAIL that we are going to lose to Stanford. Yes, no way in hail that we're going to lose to Stanford. If we do, I'm going to think about it. I'm going to do something terrible. Like something that doesn't like harm anybody, but something that is embarrassing for me to do.
Shave your head.
No, that's not. Well, I guess it would be embarrassing. I don't think I have the right head shape to have a shaved head.
We'll
I
find out.
can't go that far.
We
do
will
something
find out on
not-
November 29th if this goes poorly.
I'll do something not as bad as that, but that's still bad to
Lame.
myself.
So we ended with
Well, what are we
two
gonna say?
losses.
You think
You said two.
No, I think we could lose this game, but I'm going to say we win it because I
Okay.
made a prediction
Say
last
win.
season that I got to stick
Oh,
with.
that's right. Yeah. You
For
did.
sure win. Yeah.
And
Win.
Jay will be bold if he misses that one.
If I miss it, I'm going to.
Well, can you
Wait,
can you remind us of what the
So if you
prediction
go
was?
back and obviously the first time I said it was the best, so you should go back and watch last year's episode
Season
of
preview.
the season preview. But I did say that if SMU doesn't make the football or college football playoff this season, I will shave my head. I think our schedule is so incredibly advantageous for us to make it this year that
You said
we have-
that last year about this season.
I said
Yeah,
that
you
last
said
year
it-
Coming
about
season.
about 2026.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
yep.
And I stand by it. I will say we didn't know about the Notre Dame game last year.
Mm-hmm.
At the time that I said that, I didn't know we were going to South Bend, but I still stand by it. I think
Okay,
I think
alright.
we can go 11-1,
That game shouldn't affect our.
and
Well, maybe.
I think if we're 11-1 going into Charlotte, I think we've already punched our ticket to the playoffs.
Agree. Yeah.
Definitely
Agree.
Start ticket.
Because if we are 11-2 again, I think we deserve
Yeah.
a spot.
Yeah.
Well, actually, yeah. I think we deserve a spot.
I
again.
think
So we have 11-1. We
10
have
I have 10 and 2.
11-1.
11-1 and 9-3.
Wow.
Okay.
I think 9-3 would be a disappointing season.
That's got to be our.
That's what I was
that's
gonna
gotta
ask,
be
like,
our.
do y'all think
our
that would be-
floor.
10 and 2. I'm okay with it.
You know how fun it would be to go to Lubbock, Texas, the second week of December or third week of December, and
It
watch
would
SMU
never
play.
be fun to go to Lubbock.
You say that. I just get a hankering.
It'd be
that time
fun
of year
for a football game.
tortillas.
Yeah, it would be fun for a football.
They can't do it anymore. They're wimps. They're simps.
No, the Monster Energy Big 12. Wait, no, Monster. What are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Celsius?
Monster. No,
Monster.
it's Monster.
Diet
It
Dr.
is
Pepper.
Monster.
Monster.
Oh, okay. Anyway, some drink Big 12 conference. They can't handle the tortillas. Dough
It's so
goes in
stupid.
and
Soft.
soft tears come out. Yeah.
Well, I think 9-3. It'd be a slight disappointment, but it's like I would say it's like it'd be a slightly disappointing season.
I
10-2, I'd feel good about.
Yeah.
11-1, I'd feel ecstatic.
If we make the Pop-Tarts Bowl, I will be excited. If we make anything less than that, I'll be like, we did not meet our
Yeah.
expectations.
And here's the tough thing is, I feel like expectations for the team are really high this year. Last year, not as high, I feel like.
Yeah.
I don't know. We were pretty high, I thought.
I was tempered. I didn't think we would lose the games that we lost, but
Yeah, we didn't think we'd lose to Cal and Wake, and we didn't think we'd beat Clemson
Or
and
Baylor.
Miami.
We lost to Baylor
Yeah.
in double overtime.
Yeah,
guys.
yeah,
That
yeah.
one-
That was crap.
yeah.
Because of some kick.
Drunk kicker.
Allegedly.
hungover.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Anyway,
Can somebody find out if he's transferred somewhere or is he
I
just
think he has.
done?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
Who cares?
Okay. I want to say one more thing before
What
we
was his
go.
name again?
Colin Rogers.
Put it
if
in the, put it in
if
the
we
comments.
end up having to go, I'm scared of if we were to have to play Texas Tech or another Big 12 team in like the playoff or something, because
Texas
when I
Tech
was
is weak.
when I was in high school, I overdosed on Monster energy drinks. And what I mean by that is
Call it an overdose.
I've never liked alcohol.
What does that have to
No. It connects. I've never been a person that drinks alcohol. I've never been an energy drink person. But on that one night, I was going
Just
to
dropping Jaeger
I was going
bombs.
to. You guys know what 116 is? The Christian rap.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. I went to a 116 concert with some friends in Albuquerque. It was like a
Is this in high school?
Yes, it was like a
Oh my
3-hour
God.
drive, and the next day we had like a chapel at school. I don't know why, but I'd never had an energy drink before. I had 3 Monsters in one night, and I felt like I was floating. And like we went to chapel. We didn't sleep either. We pulled an all-nighter. So I've not had an energy drink since then. So if we go, I might be tempted to overdose on Monster again, and I won't even remember the game. So.
Hey, we don't talk. What happens in Lubbock stays in Lubbock. You know.
But that's the reason why I was talking about alcohol, because I've never been drunk. But that's probably the closest I'll ever get, because I felt like I was going crazy.
We have to clip that.
It's true. So I'm thankful that the ACC is sponsored by Monster Energy, because I have
Oh my god.
bad memories. Well, I don't remember anything, but
Wow.
I know what happened.
Wow.
Well, you
What
know,
what a way to close
Yeah,
the
let's.
show.
We got to end it there.
I think SMU baby,
SMU,
the freaking Pony Express.
the freaking
Dang.
Pony Express.
Come
That's
on.
right.
Man, thank you guys so much for listening to the Mustang Mood. If you made it this far, obviously, you should subscribe.
Yeah.
I mean,
You're already a hardcore fan if you made it this far.
Oh my
exactly.
gosh,
You're
yeah.
an hour into the
Yeah.
Mustang Mood.
Yeah.
You are the definition of the Mustang Mood. And if you don't already have a sweet light blue shirt with a little pony on it, you should get the best, awesome light blue shirt with a pony on it.
Go get
That's
the Pony
Up Poncho shirt from Poncho Outdoors. Go to ponchooutdoors.com/the Mustang Mood.
Just
Get you a-
Mustang Mood.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mustang Mood.
Yep.
That's right. And get you a sweet shirt, and you get $10 off on your first order when you follow that link and put
That's
it in
right.
your email.
That's right. Well, drop what your season predictions are in the comments. What you think our record will be. We'll see how it goes. But I'm pumped.
What do you think? You said 11-1 as well,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Did we win the conference championship game?
Yeah, you're definitely in it at 11-1.
We're in it. Do we win it? I need your prediction.
If it's Miami.
I'm going to say
'Cause
yeah.
It's going to be Miami.
I'm going to say yeah. Why not?
My kid.
Why not us? Why not us?
Why not us?
Why not us?
Pony up.
Pony up.
Thanks for watching. Pony up. God bless.